So what's going on, guys? I am BlackOpsAmazing. Welcome back to another video on the channel where today we are back with a roundup of the latest news that's going on in the zombies community and I guess Call of Duty as a whole as well. So as always, if you do go on to enjoy today's video, don't forget to drop a like rating. Make sure you are subscribed to stay up to date with the latest content on the channel. But let's get right into this. Here we go and enjoy. Just before I carry on though, I do want to say that today's video is sponsored by Voodoo. Voodoo to me is the best place to get all of your favorite video games and software, and the best thing is they have over 4,000 games for you to choose from their catalogue. Right now, as you can see on their website, they have a Christmas redesign going on. To go hand in hand with this, they also have special deals going on as a part of the Christmas sales. Just seeing some of the things they've got to offer, you can choose the categories you want down the left hand side. I'm going to go to special offers, where you can get your hands on games such as Bus Simulator 21, Sunset Overdrive, Scarlet Nexus, Far Cry 5, there is Destiny 2's The Witch Queen, you can pre-order Elden Ring for PC, all of these games have a percentage off. Up the top you can even choose software, which includes antivirus and security software or design and illustration software, different tools. One thing that I always have to have for my PCs is protection. I use Norton 360, so if I'm going to get this, click it, add it to your basket, and from there I can purchase it. But I do just want to say before that, there is a cashback offer as well. If you use the code BOA for every purchase, you can then get yourself 7% cashback that goes towards your account and can be used on your next purchase. So you're saving money not only in the Christmas sales, but also through the cashback option as well. If you want to check this out for yourself, you can go to their website by clicking the link down in the description. Go ahead, check it out, and see what you guys like. So there we go, and thank you to Voodoo for sponsoring today's video. So the first bit of news is something that happened about 2 or 3 weeks ago now, where Treyarch on their Twitter, they posted this. They said, "Happy Halloween from everyone at Treyarch. We're always blown away by the zombies community around spooky season, and this year is no different." And they reposted this of some custom zombie items created by someone called Newly's Knickknacks. Anyway, this person had a shop where they custom made items, different things from COD Zombies. So we have, you can see here, the Ray K, the Wonder Weapon from Mauder Toten, perk bottles, cans, the throwable Gersh device, field upgrades. I'm guessing these are 3D printed and, well, they look awesome. I'd love to own some of this stuff. But as soon as Treyarch promoted and reposted this person's work on their Twitter, well, guess what? Activision stepped in, and as you can see from their website, he put, "Due to Activision Studios claiming my shop as copyright infringement, I can no longer sell Call of Duty related items." Now, I hadn't seen this person's work before, so I'm not too sure how long he was doing this, but it's very suspicious to me, and I'm guessing it would have been from Treyarch's post that just after they tweeted this, Activision took down this person's shop. Now, of course, I'm guessing there are going to be people saying there are two different arguments to this. One, in terms of morals, I think this is just wrong. What harm is this person doing to Activision? Are Activision out there selling stuff like this? Do you see Activision now, or in the future, do you think they're gonna sell Ray Ks or Wonder Weapons, perk bottles? No, I'm pretty sure they would have done it by now if they wanted to or were planning to. The other side I know people will say is, of course, as he mentions, this is copyright infringement. Technically it is, and you can also say the same for many different things. If you are selling, say, t-shirts with pictures of our Ultimus or Premise characters on, if you want to use other developers such as Rockstar, if you were to sell pictures with characters that they created on there, that is all intellectual property that is owned by Activision. Even thumbnails you see on YouTube, renders of video game characters, for example, you're not legally supposed to sell them because, again, renders of characters from COD is intellectual property owned by Activision. So is this. So in a way, legally you're not supposed to sell them, but is it doing any harm to Activision? Are they actually, going to go out of their way to make stuff like this? Is Noodles Knickknacks making and selling this stuff taking away from Activision's profits? No, because they're never going to do this themselves. That is the illegal side, I guess, but I've seen so many people do this. I've seen so many people sell merch with properties on that belong to Activision that don't get their sites taken down. I know there are other developers out there that let people do it and aren't bothered. I think it's a little bit sad that Activision only took it down after Treyarch promoted it, so clearly Treyarch were fine with it, but Activision weren't. And cool stuff like this, most people don't have a 3D printer. We're not normally going to be able to get our hands on this. Activision are never going to do it, so I think this person was doing a good job, but yeah. The next piece of news today I wanted to share is a tweet from someone called Lego Unlocked, which I agreed with, where he said, "Not sure why they're adding cosmetics like the kill cam overlays, when there are way cooler things they could add that would actually make people buy bundles like equipment skins, kill streaks, and more. The best part is, these would work in Warzone multiplayer and zombies." I thought this as well. When I first saw these kill cam overlays, I was thinking, what is this? These look absolutely horrendous. They don't even look like they're properly done. They look like cheap, I don't know, Google images that they've just stuck on top of the video, on top of the gameplay. A lot of them, or most of them, actually do look awful. I guess it's just more ways to monetize Call of Duty, more ways to make money from it, and also it comes across as this is more content for them to add into the season pass, which is just kind of lazy. Instead of creating things that people actually want in the season pass, I don't know, maybe there are people that do like these, but it just takes up the slot of something that could be cool or useful, something you like. These for me don't look good, and you could also say the time that they spent on these, they could have spent fixing the game, although I think it would have been Sledgehammer that made these, even though there are a few things that need fixing for multiplayer. Zombies needs the most work. I don't know, to me this just looks like content that is, like a lot of stuff in this game, filler. It's easy stuff to include in the battle pass, so you don't have to work on stuff that might be more difficult or more detailed or stuff that we actually want. If you're going to do something like this, at least put effort into them and not make it look like it's PNG images from Google you've just stuck over the footage. I don't know, make them animated. Cool. The third piece of news today is just something funny I saw over on Twitter. I've also experienced this myself. Now there are 2 or 3 different ways you can look at this, but I do find it interesting, and I don't think any other game does this. I had this message a week or 2 ago where COD tells you, or reminds you is a better way of putting it, that you can delete certain portions of COD, the multiplayer, the campaign, or zombies. If you don't play Warzone for 30 days, you won't get a reminder to delete that game to free up space, but if you don't play multiplayer, or you don't play the campaign, or you don't play zombies, you'll get a reminder on screen that you can delete that mode to free up space. Now, in one way, this is helpful because COD takes up so much hard drive space. Surely there is no other video game out there that takes up as much room as COD. If you just take a look at my storage right now, you compare Call of Duty to every other game out there. Black Ops 3 is currently taking up 112 gig. Cold War takes up 131 gig, and that's only with zombies and the campaign, I think. If I'm not ringing saying I deleted the multiplayer, I'm pretty sure that game usually is like 180 gig. And then we have Vanguard, which is only just released and takes up already 100 gigabytes. I can imagine by the time we finish with this game, it's going to come close to 200. If you compare that to all of the other games I have, Battlefield is just 44 gig, Guardians of the Galaxy 30, FIFA 40 gig. Call of Duty takes up so much space, so in a way, it's helpful that you get a reminder that you can delete certain portions of the game. It's also funny because I think they know themselves their games are way too big. Why or how this even happens, I don't know. But on the other hand, what other games out there tell you that you can delete portions of your game? From a business perspective, it just doesn't really make sense. I know Warzone is their main focus, that's their main moneymaker. It does come across like they don't really care about multiplayer or zombies anymore, anything from the main game, and it makes you feel more confident about that opinion when you see them giving us messages saying, Luke, you can delete that portion of the game, you don't need it. Go ahead, delete multiplayer, zombies, just play Warzone. Don't bother with the main game, stuff that won't make us extra revenue after the initial purchase. Play Warzone, go buy some bundles, a season pass. But no, in all seriousness, this is helpful, but on the other hand, it is a bit strange from a business point of view. Maybe what they secretly want us to do is make sure that we have enough space so we can fit every COD on our hard drives. Cold War, Vanguard, and Modern Warfare. So there we go, the latest roundup of news that is happening within COD and especially zombies. Let me know your thoughts in the comments section below. As always, hopefully you've enjoyed today's video. If you have, drop a like rating. Make sure you are subscribed to stay up to date with the latest videos on the channel. And as always, I will see you in the next video. Until then, goodbye.